So yeah, welcome back guys to the official Sonic CrossWorlds modding tutorials by Phil. Today we're here for a little mini episode just to clear up some confusion on how to install logic mods. See, what most people do, they just go in their folder and add it to their regular mods folder. But that's simply just not how that works. Oh, by the way, for the people who like my mods that I use, I guess here's the list that you kind of get. Some of these are made by me, so you're not gonna have it, but wherever you look for it. But here's some of the mods that I have. So moving on. This is how you install logic mods. So when you first get the mod, I don't have a placeholder in my downloads right now. So you have the mod, right? The first thing you want to do is open, let me update that. You want to open your Sonic CrossWorlds folder. This is how you do it on Steam. You just right click it, click manage, browse local files. That's your Sonic, right? If you're on the Epic Games launcher, it's a similar thing. You click the three dots, manage, and then you click on this little folder icon with a magnifying glass, and that's the installation folder. I don't have CrossWorlds on Epic Games. Fortnite is just an example. If you guys want to add me on Epic, it's philski. If you want, you don't have to. It's not a part of the tutorial. All right, so once you're in your Sonic folder, you want to go to Union, Binaries, Win64, and you're gonna want to download something called ue4ss or ue4ss. I'm not sure what they call it. I know it's like Unreal Engine 4 something something. I got the mod page up here. Basically, when you come here, you just click the menu download. ue4ss is actually a tool that's been used for years, and Koniji basically just made it to made a specific version for Sonic Racing Crossroads. But this has been an existing tool, basically. Once you have that, you're gonna want to put the folder you get in here. So that's Sonic Racing Crossroads, Union, Binaries, and Win64, and you put the ue4ss folder here. Once you're inside the folder, it should look like this. You should have your ue4ss settings, log, DDL license. Although all this might not show, like some things might not show until you launch Sonic for the first time, but this is what it should look like. It shouldn't be like a second folder and then no, it should just be the one folder, you click it and you're immediately here. So you'll notice you already have a mods folder. Now, funny thing is, this is not the main mods folder you're going to be using for everything. There's specific mods that only work with ue4ss, and there's mods that require it, but it's more so like a dependency than a hardcore requirement. So Union Discord, for example, you have to use, the mod folder that's with ue4ss, but there's other mod, which is the logic mods, which is this video is about. You're going to put those mods in there. So some mods, just make sure you always read the description. You got to put it in this mods folder specifically. So Union Discord, if you don't know what Union Discord is, it basically is just a live presence for Sonic Racing Crossroads. If you're in a match, if you're playing a specific character, whatever, it'll show up on Discord right there, right? Now the main meat of this video, logic mods. This is very easy, very simple. Go to your content folder, packs, and right where your mods folder is. By the way, I don't know how you would do logic mods with mod managers. I manually mod, so yeah. But basically, you come in the packs folder, you make a logic mods folder, exactly how I have it, with capital L, M. Make sure you spell logic right, and then you put all your logic mods in here. So one of the mods I got is Rider's Camera, because it looks sick. It's a closer camera and adds that nice motion blur, right? And again, it's just like regular mods. It's just you put them in here instead so the game can understand what that is. Because loading it the normal way, you can't load assets off a mod that's just pure code, So that's why it's in a different mod folder. So this is how you add mods like normal, right? You have the name of the mod and then the pack files in that file. You don't have to number logic mods. They all just work in conjunction. You number regular mods because they replace assets one by one. So say this is my mod, right? Filski with Defined Cape, right? Say I had two mods that replace Steve. If I put my mod up here, which replaces Steve, and then another mod right below it that replaces Steve, it's gonna take this mod over my mod. And that's also a little mini lesson for y'all. Confliction. If you have a mod, you cannot have two mods that change the same thing. If you add a new mod that changed something that you already have modded, you're gonna want to take it out your folder, put in like a temporary folder of mods like you're not using. If you're using a mod that changes bgm.acb and .awb, you're going to have to make a bgm file that just has all your bgm stuff in one thing, because once you have one BGM mod, that mod is made a certain way, so it's only made to have the certain like music or sound effect it was made to have. So it's just gonna change everything and leave that. So that's I have a custom one right here that I made myself. And I think it's really like the main conflictions when it comes to mods, just BGM. That's why, when people do it, they're confused why it's not working. Yeah, when you do like Monster Truck mods and background music, that's all BGM. So you want to make sure that you like just gather all your BGM mods. And how I usually do it, I go into Fmodel and I just look at, y'all know from last video, load all and then package and then just search BGM, right? This is my custom one, like I told y'all earlier. So that's why I have the BGM.acb under that. Just look for every mod that has that and just try to make a combined mod. From the previous videos, I talked you guys in. You guys should know how to do this pretty well now. It's the same process, just a bigger file, and that's all. And then after that, once you get that gist, it's simple as that. That's how you install Logic mods / ue4ss mods. See y'all in the next video, which should have been the next video, but I just gonna upload this one first. How to replace assets like Grand Prix, character icons, stuff like that. I'm gonna teach y'all that in the next video because you need Unreal Engine for that, and I'm gonna show you how to set all that up.